watching Fox 13's Good Day Tampa Bay.
Today we're going to be previewing Tampa Bay's most loved art garage sale. So we are at the Dunedin Fine Arts Center talking about Trashy treasures. So it starts this Friday. In fact, we know exactly when it starts because they have this really fun countdown clock. So it starts in 2 days, 11 hours, 15 minutes, and 34 seconds. And counting. We know exactly when Trashy Treasures is going to start. So it's featuring live music. We've got food and, of course, all of the donated art that they want everyone to come out and bid on. This is, of course, one of their biggest fundraisers of the year as well. And then the money raised really helps them do that wonderful programming that they do for the community for the rest of the year. So we're going to talk about Trashy Treasures and maybe some hot dogs, too. That's a teaser for you. Coming up, we're going to make it a good day, Tampa Bay in Dunedin, talking about these Trashy treasures.
And just throwing in the hot dogs. All right, Mariah.
Just throwing it in. I got to give you something, a little tease.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Hey, good morning. So we're going to continue our preview of Trashy Treasures this morning. It's one of the biggest fundraisers and events for the Dunedin Fine Arts Center, and it's happening this weekend. Come Friday, the bidders lines on these sheets will be filled up with people ready to take all of these amazing pieces of art home. But don't worry, they've got more for the Saturday crowd. Stick around. Good Day Tampa Bay is coming back with everything you need to know about Trashy Treasures this weekend. Hey, good morning. You know, Russell, all morning long, we're going to be counting down to the Trashy Treasures event that's presented by the Dunedin Fine Arts Center. No, literally, we're going to be counting down to the Trashy Treasures event coming up this weekend. We've got 2 days, 10 hours, 12 minutes, and 57 seconds and counting until the fun all starts this weekend. One of the first areas that they expect to just clear out are all of these amazing books. I mean, they've got everything from the classics to art to flowers to knitted dinosaurs and even the fundamentals of Photoshop. You know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And we're back with everything you need to know about Trashy Treasures coming up this weekend in Dunedin.
You're watching Good Day Tampa Bay.
Good Day Tampa Bay, I'm Mariah Harrison in for Charlie Belcher, and this morning we've been previewing Trashy Treasures. It's known as Tampa Bay's most loved art garage sale. And to get more details about this great event being put on by the Dunedin Fine Arts Center, we've got one of the co-chairs of the event, Patty Smith, with us this morning. So thank you so much for waking up way before the sun. I know we've had a lot of coffee. There's some donuts here too. That should help, right?
Yes, it definitely helps. Thank you.
So this is my first time out here. I've just had a really fun morning exploring the Fine Arts Center and just kind of learning about what you guys do here. For anyone who may be a little unfamiliar with Trashy Treasures, can you kind of describe this event for us?
Sure. You know, Trashy Treasures has been around for a lot of years, and it works all on donations. People bring in donations. We have pods outside. They start to bring in from the community, maybe artists that are here, maybe they're changing different mediums or whatever, and they have pictures. Maybe they want to change the interior of their house into other artwork that's around. So we take all their donations and we have different ways of selling them, almost like a garage sale, but on steroids.
That's a perfect way to describe it. You know, I'm just thinking about how you guys support the community all the rest of the days of the year. And this really is a chance for the community to come out and support you guys. So how does all of this work? Do we have to buy a ticket to get in? Kind of explain that to us.
All right. So we have different ways of buying stuff. So Friday night, it's almost like a big party in here. It's $10 to get in the door. You will get 2 tickets. You get a hot dog and a drink. And you get to do some early shopping, and then we have silent auctions. You can see some of the little bid sheets beside some of the artwork that gets cut off, but it's a big, there's lots of hoopla on Friday night. Let me put it like that.
We love hoopla on Good Day.
Is good. And then on Saturday from 9 to 10 this year, it will be members only that can come in and shop the entire place, and then from 10 until 2 o'clock, anybody in the community can come, and it's a great time to get all the artwork or the supplies that you might need for the next year. And also then we have the click bid, which is an online auction.
So you don't need to come out. Well, if you can, you probably want to come check out the hoopla, but if you can't check out the hoopla, you can do some bidding online?
That is correct,
okay,
yes.
very cool. So can you remind us of the website where everybody can go to get all the good details about
this? Well, it's at the DFAC. and they would log on to the Dunedin Fine Arts Center, and they will find it right on there. There's a link to it.
So just so people know a little bit more about you, we were talking this
Yeah.
morning too. You've been a volunteer here for some years,
Yes,
right?
that's correct. About 8 years now.
And
Been
so what's your favorite
volunteering.
part about being a part of this Fine Arts Center and this
Well,
community?
I love the Arts Center in general. I love art, but you know, it's a sense of camaraderie here. I work in the shop a lot and volunteer at these different events, all the different fundraising events that they have throughout the year, and it's nice to give back. It's nice to be a part of the community and just give back.
And you guys have your chance to come out and be a part of this community as well. We have Trashy Treasures going Friday and then Saturday as well. But stick around, Good Day Tampa Bay viewers. We've got many more details for you. We've just broken the surface. We're going to come back with more about Trashy Treasures this weekend in Dunedin a little bit later on Good Day. Hey, good morning. So we're still in Dunedin giving you a live preview of Trashy Treasures. It's presented by the Dunedin Fine Arts Center. Right now we're in the craft supply room. And when I say people line up to get first dibs at all of these supplies, they really do line up starting very early in the morning. This is the garage sale part. You can find tons of items, some of them brand new, at discounted prices. I'll tell you how much of a discount you can find coming up a little bit later on Good Day Tampa Bay. Keep it here.
And Mariah is in Dunedin this morning at the Fine Arts Center ahead of their big art garage sale. We'll check in with her when we come back.
Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Mariah Harrison in for Charlie Beltran. This morning we are previewing Trashy Treasures in Dunedin, presented by the Fine Arts Center. And we've been talking about how this is Tampa Bay's most loved art garage sale. So we finally made it to the garage sale portion of this event. When you think garage sale, you think discounted prices, right?
That's correct.
And this is my good friend Patty Smith here. So we have made it to the garage sale portion of the event. Look at this most adorable little teacup or teapot purse. So you helped price some of the items in this room. And what did you find this on Etsy for?
Okay, I found it on Etsy for $55.
$55. Jason, can you get a good look at that price tag for us? They're selling it here at Trashy Treasures for just $15. So that's the kind of discount, that's the kind of treasure you can find at Trashy Treasures. So can you walk us through this portion? Because this kind of works a little different than the silent auction.
Yes, this is open Saturday morning. It's not open on Friday night. And it is ranged from household items to art supplies, different papers, different mediums, containers. You might need some Christmas items, purses. There are some purses, photo paper, photography items, clay.
I mean, you name it.
You name it.
You guys have it. And this is something that people really get excited for. I do hear that they line up to get a chance at first dibs for this.
Very early, they line up.
I mean, how early are people allowed to line up? When do the doors open?
The doors for on this year is a little different. For members, they're going to be allowed in at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
But the regular, community can start at 10, and they will just beeline. It's like a beeline down here.
I mean, we were talking about this earlier too, that this is just a really great way for artists to, if you're trying out different mediums, maybe your kid is trying to get into acrylic paint, or maybe they're getting into knitting or crocheting or needlepoint.
Yes.
This is a way to get those supplies and also not break the bank.
And not break the bank. Exactly. If you're getting into, maybe you're changing from pottery to painting, exactly like you said. We have pottery and people that have given up all those tools. Now we can go down to the paints and they can pick what they want. They can get the paper that they need, and it's great.
And I mean, I'm looking behind you, this hot pink travel case.
Yes.
It would be for art supplies, but I have makeup that would fit so nicely in here. We looked this up before the break. It was going on for like $150?
That's correct.
Okay.
And it's priced at $35.
$35. And then my favorite one. Let's talk about this paraffin wax machine before we get it back to Jen. How much would this paraffin wax machine go for on Amazon?
Okay, I looked it up, and it was $100 with the paraffin on Amazon. It is brand new. It has never been used. Every item is in there, and we have it priced at $30.
I mean, Jen, from one shopper to another,
Yes.
We love a good deal, and this is a room that is full of good deals. The Trashy Treasures event, Friday and Saturday. This room opens Saturday only. I understand why people line up so early for this.
It's so funny because I had my eye on that pink, what we call a makeup box. I was like, that's perfect. We could fit all of our makeup
look,
in there.
we could have so much makeup.
Yeah.
We could put, I was going to say, we could just share this for
Girls'
$35
dream
too.
come true, and it's pink. Oh, it's adorable. I'm making my list for you again, day 2 of a shopping list for you. All right,
is true,
Mariah.
day 2 shopping.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey, good morning. Okay, so Trashy Treasures, it's based on the idea, Russell, that one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? Well, I found something that somebody considered trash, but I personally consider treasure. Not the first ever official movie poster for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Somebody donated this, and underneath, I mean, there's Ace Ventura. There is The Usual Suspects. There's so many more of these treasure movie posters. We're going to explore some of them and check out what else they have here at the Dunedin Fine Arts Center as we continue our preview of Trashy Treasures coming up this weekend. I mean, can you believe this? Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Mariah Harrison, in for Charlie Belcher. We continue our preview of Trashy Treasures. It's coming up this weekend in Dunedin, presented by the Fine Arts Center. And we're just finding treasure all over this place. So we saw that Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone movie poster just before the break. I don't know if that's going to make it to the event, Gail, because that might just end up rolled up and in my bag on the way back home. But I've got my friend Gail here with me in the Gamble Gallery. And we were kind of talking about the theme of this gallery. So we've got some jewelry here. We've got some books. It's a little bit of everything in here.
Right. It's kind of the best of Trashy Treasures in here and in our Intel gallery.
Absolutely. And even some more books. We checked out some books earlier, but I do want to point some of these ones out. I love this one. This is the New Yorker, a complete list of all the cartoons that have been printed in the New Yorker. But then also, I feel like this could be a good day favorite. 100 Simple Secrets Why Dogs Make Us Happy. That's just a little taste of the treasure that you can find at Trashy Treasures coming up this weekend at the Dunedin Fine Arts Center. And Gail, we were talking a little bit before the break and really all through the morning that you've been a part of this for a very long time. How long have you guys been doing Trashy Treasures?
It's been just over 20 years now.
Wow.
And of course, we started out small the first year, and then it just keeps growing every year. People ask us, well, are people still going to donate things? Won't they run out? And no, it's the opposite effect, because more people hear about it, and they love giving things to the Art Center, because, especially art, because they feel like it will have a second life.
Oh, absolutely. And just seeing just how many treasures you guys have come up with for the event this year, and how many treasures the community has donated. I mean, the Fine Arts Center does so much programming for the community year-round. They give back so much to the community. Well, this time, the community turns around and really supports the center. It's just really beautiful to see.
Right, it is. And when I open up boxes and see what's inside, I'm just always so surprised at the generosity of our patrons and people that donate to us.
And we talked about how this is one of the first years you guys are really getting back to normal, because you really did have to change the formatting of this event once we were social distancing during the COVID pandemic.
Right. So during the pandemic, we had an online auction, and we did well with that. But last year we had a pretty normal year with loads of stuff that was left over from collecting during the pandemic. And now this year it's really pretty much back to normal.
Back to normal with all of the treasures that people can see. And Jason's looking in on some of those bidding sheets. We're going to be completely showing you guys again how you can get involved with Trashy Treasures coming up a little bit later on this morning. It's only Friday and Saturday, so mark your calendars. Keep it here. Good Day Tampa Bay continues right after the break.
And let's check back in with Mariah Harrison, looking for some Trashy Treasures.
Hey, good morning. So Jen, keep Jen's mic on. So Jen, you know how we are always, keep your mic on. You know how we're always looking for earrings because we lose them.
Oh, gosh,
We lose them constantly. All the time. In fact, I just lost a pair this weekend, and I can replenish it here, but we're going to play Guess the Price, okay? So these 2 earrings that I have my fingers over, how much do you think that these are going for here?
I don't buy earrings.
I would say, what, $20?
20?
Yeah.
Okay, that seems reasonable. I'm going to move my finger, and your jaw's just going to drop. $5 each.
Oh, my gosh.
How
Grab
many do
them,
you
girl.
want me to pick us up?
Grab them all.
I'm about to grab half this board. I mean, $3, $2, $3, $4. This whole wall is priced just like this. This is just the tip of the iceberg when we talk about the treasures you can find here at Trashy Treasures in Dunedin. We've got more details in their event this weekend coming up, but there's so many treasures to find. $4? Send me your list, Jen. I'll put them right in my purse.
And we're checking back in with Mariah. She is checking out the Trashy Treasures at the Dunedin Fine Arts Center. We'll check back in with her. Yabba dabba doo when we come back.
Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Mariah Harrison in for Charlie Belcher, and we've been previewing the Trashy Treasures event in Dunedin presented by the Fine Arts Center. And, you know, this is a wonderful event. People love it and know it as Tampa Bay's most loved arts garage sale. But it's also a big fundraiser for the programming that the Fine Arts Center does all throughout the rest of the year. And to get more information on that great programming, I've got the CEO with us today. This is Andrea Knowles. Thanks so much for stepping away from what is, I know, a busy day, getting all set up for this weekend, but to talk to us this morning. So for people who maybe have been watching today and, you know, they're hearing bits and pieces about Trashy Treasures, but want to know more about the programming, you guys do so much. Can you give us just a little taste?
Absolutely. So here at the Dunedin Fine Arts Center, we have 17 classrooms. We are a premier visual arts education center. We are just a crown jewel in this community of Dunedin, but also just this wider community. We're really excited to be able to put on summer camps. We have classes that range in topic and theme, from ceramics all the way to watercolor, to photography, to digital arts, fabric arts. There's something for everyone here at the Dunedin Fine Arts Center.
There's even a kitchen upstairs that I heard too, right?
Absolutely. Food is an art, and at the Art Center, it truly becomes one with under the teaching of our wonderful chefs. They do a great job. You can come, watch the chef prepare, do it yourself, and at the end, you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
And I just love that really there's kind of the age range is really across the board, from, you know, the littlest artists all the way up to just ageless, really.
Absolutely. So we have 4.5 is where our preschool programming starts, all the way up to, I think our oldest student is almost 100 years old.
Wow. So, I mean, you know what? You're never too young and never too old to learn and get into the arts. I love just walking around the different galleries, really getting inspired by the pieces. What is the sort of feedback that you get from the community just about when they learn about all that you guys do here?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just a beloved time. I mean, we like to be a community gathering place. We like to be a spot that even if you're not a fine artist, you know, you can come here, you can volunteer, you can, you know, learn something new. We've got a library all centering on the arts. We've got a wonderful cafe. We've got a beautiful gallery shop where you can buy things from local artists. So our feedback is really just that we're something for the community.
And something for everyone, especially coming up this weekend. So we've been talking about it. I know we've been, you know, hitting those details over the head every single hour, but one more time for anybody who may have missed it, the details on Trashy Treasure is just 2 days this weekend.
2 days, yes. On Friday, we are 6 to 8. We are $10 online in advance, or $12 at the door, so we definitely encourage purchasing those tickets ahead of time. That's our Best of Trashies party. And then, yes, Best of Trashies. And then on Saturday, we're 10 to 2, and it's free for all, but we do encourage RSVPing ahead of time just to secure your spot.
And we are sure that you're going to get a great turnout this weekend.
Absolutely. We're hoping for hundreds of people, so come on out and enjoy Trashy Treasures Once Loved Art, Tampa's best garage sale.
And I'm sure you'll have no problem with that. Thank you so much for taking the time. Guys, I've just had a lot of fun walking through the galleries. Really, you know, one man's trash, another man's treasure, and this place is full of treasure. I can't wait for the public to come on in and kind of rummage through all of this. I mean, I have been rummaging myself. I have a couple of pieces that I've hidden behind a couple of things that I hope nobody finds.
Well, it's great
Especially
stuff.
that movie
This has been
poster.
really fun today. You know, I should tell you, I've been called a trashy treasure a few times in my life, too, just so you will know that.
But you're our trashy treasure. You're our trashy treasure.
Yes, I'm yours. All right. Hey,
Love you.
See you later. Love you, too. Bye.